Today, we're going to talk about a hidden war. It's a war being fought inside the minds of millions of men, every single day. Now, this isn't a war with guns and armies. It's a war of narratives. It's a battle between the world of easy, instant digital pleasure and the world of difficult, messy, but deeply meaningful love. So let's dive in and see what that fight actually looks like.
To really get a grip on this, let's start with an analogy. I want you to picture a world-class chef, a culinary genius who can create the most amazing, nourishing, delicious meals you can imagine. But he only ever eats cheap, processed fast food. So why would he do that? Well, because it's easy. It's right there. And it's literally engineered to hook him, to make him crave more. This, right here, is the core of the battle we're exploring. The choice between that gourmet meal and the empty calories of fast food.
And this leads us to the big, central question of this whole explainer. What if all this digital fast food isn't just some harmless habit? What if it's actually an active process? A process that author Robert Greene calls disenchantment. A process that slowly but surely strips away the magic, the mystery, and the very things that make human connection feel so damn meaningful in the first place.
Okay, so to see how this disenchantment actually happens, we need to understand the two totally opposite worlds that are clashing here. You've got the mechanical world of lust on one side, and the human world of love on the other.
This really breaks down the massive difference between the two. So over here you have mechanical lust. It's just data and pixels. It's predictable, almost like an algorithm. Robert Greene talks about the people in it acting like machine parts, completely detached from real feeling. It's a disembodied experience. You're not really there, and it sucks the magic out of everything. But then you have human love. It's unpredictable. It's messy. It requires what Greene calls falling, which is just a state of total, terrifying vulnerability. And that is sublime. It's enchanting, and it's deeply physical. It demands you to be fully present right here, right now.
And look, this difference isn't just some poetic idea. It's literally happening in your brain chemistry. The mechanical world, that runs on dopamine. That's the chemical of reward and craving. It gives you a fast, intense hit that basically trains your brain for short sprints of pleasure. But the human world, that's built on oxytocin and vasopressin. These are the chemicals of trust and attachment. They're slow acting. They're not a sprint. They're building the foundation for a marathon of connection.
But here's the thing. When our brains are constantly getting wired for that dopamine sprint, we start to lose our ability to run the oxytocin marathon. And this creates a whole cascade of problems, starting with a really physical one, what we'll call the stimulation trap.
And this isn't just speculation. Here's urologist Dr. Reena Malik explaining the direct physical effect. She says that when you consistently use really intense, specific kinds of stimulation, your body just gets used to it. It gets habituated. And this constant over-the-top stimulation can actually lead to a physical decrease in sensitivity. Your baseline for what feels good literally changes.
This process has a scientific name: desensitization. It basically means your brain's arousal pathways become less and less responsive to normal, subtle, real-life stuff. The gentle touch, the emotional connection with a partner, it can all start to feel kind of flat. All because your brain has been trained to expect a much higher dose of stimulation to even get going.
So this physical rewiring, it inevitably leads to a psychological problem. And that brings us to problem number 2, the connection killer. What happens is you get stuck in this absolutely brutal, vicious cycle. So you have difficulty getting aroused with a partner because your brain is calibrated for something else. That creates stress and performance anxiety. Well, guess what? That stress is one of the biggest killers of arousal. So the fear of not performing makes you unable to perform, which then just cranks up that fear for the next time. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And this is exactly what Robert Greene is talking about. When you're trapped in that anxiety loop, you're not in your body anymore. You're not experiencing a connection. You basically become a spectator in your own life, just analyzing and judging everything. You start treating yourself like some AI machine that's glitching out, and you forget you're a human being with a body, with emotions, who needs real connection, not just a function to perform.
This brings us to the deepest problem of all. This one goes way beyond the physical and the psychological. It strikes right at the heart of meaning itself. Problem number 3, the enchantment thief. What's happening here is that pornography is systematically stripping away everything that makes sexuality human and magical. That dopamine-driven chase for the next new image completely removes the need for story, for emotion, for romance. It takes a rich, multi-dimensional human experience and flattens it into a one-dimensional function. It teaches you that sex is something you consume, like fast food, instead of something you co-create with another person. which is where those real love chemicals like oxytocin are actually born. It literally steals the sublime from your life.
Okay, I know, after laying out all those problems, it can feel pretty overwhelming. But there is a way back. There is a path to reclaim your mind, your body, and your connection to the world. A path of self-mastery rooted in timeless ideas of discipline and focus.
This path has 3 basic steps. Number 1, reclaim your focus. Number 2, re-embody yourself. And number 3, which is probably the most courageous step of all, practice vulnerability.
So, step 1, reclaiming your focus. This all starts with recognizing that, as Robert Greene puts it, you are being played. These algorithms are designed from the ground up to hook you. So the very first act of mastery is to shift from being an unconscious consumer to a conscious chooser. Your attention, that is your most valuable currency. Where are you choosing to spend it? Next, you have to get out of your head and get back into your body. Do hard physical things. Go lift weights, go for a run, build something with your own hands. This isn't just about looking good. It's about sending a powerful signal to your entire nervous system that you are a physical agent in the real world, not just a pair of eyes staring at a screen. At the end of the day, your physical health is the bedrock of your mental and sexual health.
And this brings us to a super concrete biological sign of that physical health. According to Dr. Malik, a healthy man typically experiences between 3 to 5 nocturnal erections every single night. This is a critical biomarker. It's not about what you're dreaming about, it's your body's own system check, telling you that your cardiovascular system, your hormones, your nerves, they're all working properly. It's a powerful sign that you are truly embodied.
So a reclaimed focus and an embodied self, those are the foundations for the final and most important step. As Greene so powerfully puts it, we have this expression, falling in love, and it literally is a feeling of falling. It's an act of surrender. It means you have to be open, you have to be vulnerable, and you have to let go of control, even knowing you might get hurt.
And that's really the ultimate point here. The only true antidote to cheap, mechanical intimacy is to have the courage to pursue the messy, difficult, and beautiful real thing. That's not a sign of weakness. That is the highest expression of strength and true self-mastery. Which brings us right back to where we started, that chef. Every single day presents a choice. You can keep grabbing the fast food, the easy, engineered addiction that always leaves you feeling empty, or you can start the work of retraining your palate, of learning to appreciate and even crave the complexity, the richness, and the deep nourishment of the real thing.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. This isn't just some abstract idea. It's a practical, daily choice you get to make. And we really want to hear from you. What's one step, it doesn't matter how small, that you're taking or that you're going to take to build more real, embodied, and enchanted connection in your own life? Let us know in the comments below.